What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel for a brand new installment of 3 to T series, where I'm attempting to play through and show you guys all the amazing courses on GSPro by, as the name implies, playing 3 holes per course, usually the 1st, the 9th, and the 18th, which is what we're doing here today. I am back from my trip from Florida. I played a total of 151 holes of golf across 7 days. I went from Tuesday to Tuesday, so unfortunately when we got in on Tuesday, it was kind of late that night, and there was thunderstorms, so I didn't get any holes in, or I was planning on going to the driving range, getting adjusted to my old backup set of clubs that are down there. But from essentially Wednesday until the Tuesday that I came back, 151 holes of golf, which is a lot. Had some trouble. Ball striking was really good the entire time. I'm going to do a live stream after this. You guys should be seeing this video tomorrow. I'm going to do a live stream after this. I'll probably talk a lot about it. But basically, to sum it up, played halfway decent. Played better towards the end of the trip. I had a handful, what was it, probably 3 to 5 nines that were in the 30s. And the final day I shot 78, which I was pretty happy about. But up until then, obviously playing in the simulator all winter, I felt like my ball striking, like driver was awesome off the tee. All my ball striking was really good, but as you would probably guess, the scoring wasn't the best. So I was getting to all the greens in like 2 to 3 shots. I had like probably 4 or 5 eagle putts while I was down there. It was just chipping and putting, using mismatched wedges that I'm not used to, a putter that I used for the first time, my old set of TaylorMade RBZ clubs, all that stuff. Basically, the scoring wasn't there, but ball striking was really good. So pretty happy with all the work that I did in the simulator over the winter. But for today's course, we are playing home of the 2025 U.S. Open. This is Oakmont CC in Oakmont, Pennsylvania, designed by Adam TC4. And I wrote down that this was actually released on November 26, 2022. So we're going on almost 3 years old at this point, like 2.5 years. And as you can tell, it still holds up really well. Based on the pictures that I've been seeing, I watched Bryson's video last night of him doing a practice round. The rough probably isn't going to be quite as long as it is there this week, but looking forward to watching. Today's actually Thursday. I recorded some stuff before I went to Florida, so I was all out of videos. So I'm going to be recording this on Thursday. You guys are going to see it tomorrow, which will be day number 2 of the U.S. Open. But as far as the settings, I figured we might as well challenge ourselves. I'm just getting back into the sim. I kind of figured I got used to, towards the end of the trip, got used to more comfortable playing back outside again, and I felt pretty comfortable by the last like 2 or 3 days, and now as soon as I get comfortable outside, I got to go back into the sim. So this is going to be kind of an adjustment period. I only hit a handful of shots before going back to my clubs, obviously that I'm my gamer clubs versus my old backup set. But as far as the settings, we are doing, it's so warm in here too, the projector is a little bit hazy, makes the words and the letters down below a little bit tougher to read. But course recommended settings, so firm fairways, firm greens, 11 stimps. We're doing the tips. Figured mine as well. U.S. Open at 71.84 for the yardage, the black tees. Doing Thursday pins, course elevation at 774 feet. Doing 8-foot gimmies to make it a little bit easier. Calm winds, and I have the auto aim for the putting turned on. The probably going to be some wayward shots here, going back into the simulator after playing outdoors for that many holes. But it is what it is. Let's go ahead and get into it on the first hole here at Oakmont, which is a par 4, 480-yard hole down 21. Let's hit the flyover. Wow, this still holds up. Like I said, for almost 2.5, 3 years old. Hopefully, I haven't turned this computer on or any of this stuff. I charged the score the best that I could before this. Hopefully, nothing turns off or like my computer doesn't update or something because I haven't turned it on in a week. But this course still looks really good for being as old as it is. Let's move ourselves over on the tee box, and you guys will see once I get around to editing some of the videos. I was hitting driver for my driver down there is a 9.5 degree TaylorMade Rocket Balls 2012. I was using a 65 gram stiff shaft, so I felt like I had to time it up and work on a little bit more tempo as opposed to the extra stiff here, which stays with me a bit more. But I didn't hit a single slice all week. Over the 151 holes, there was A couple that I hit pretty straight, and if the wind was going from left to right, it was like a baby fade, but it was really just a straight tee shot. I would say probably 75–80% of my tee shots were baby draws, and there were some, probably 25%, call it maybe, that I overdid it, which were duck hooks. I think more so because of the more whippy shaft. But let's see if we can kind of channel some of those better tee shots here in the sim, and see if we can go even par through these 3 holes. High on the face, 150 ball speed, 260 carry, and we're going to miss the firm. Oh, into the bunker. I was going to say we missed the firm fairway again, some extra rollout, but 288 total, wasn't hit the best. Leaves us with 192 down 11 out of a bunker. So it's going to come out right. That's fine if I draw it. So we'll leave it there. We're at 1. It's going to be 10% out of here, which would be 20 yards. So it'll take away half of the downslope. So we're up to about 202. I'll go 5 iron out of here and see if we can run this up. Putting back in here is going to be interesting. And just alignment. Alignment hitting off artificial turf again. Uh-oh. Don't go in that bunker. All right. A little bit of an overdone draw there, but we're in the green by 2. See if we can maybe chip this inside the inner circle to save par. 18 yards, going to come out left. We're on a downslope. I did not hit any wedges. I hit like 5 approach wedges, like 3 pitching wedges, a couple 8-irons, and a couple drivers. So, like I said, this score may not be the best here, but it's going to come out left on a downslope. We're out of the rough. It's going to take some spin off. I think I'm looking for about 14 or so yards here. All right, it was 12 and it rolled out. We'll take it. Par to start it off. I'm going to have fun watching as much coverage as I can from the U.S. Open here. Bryson, I actually fell asleep watching the video last night, but from what I've heard, he shot 6 under in that practice round. He started off with a birdie, then he got a bogey, so he must have heated up. He started on 10. He must have heated up on the his back 9, which would be the front 9, but I feel like he's going to be right up there if he has his close to his A game, maybe even his B game. He may be up there on the leaderboard, but second hole, 9th hole, par 4, 475, up 21 this time to the flyover. Clubhouse in the background. Man, again, the rough still looks good. The bunkers look good. This course, from based on what Bryson's video looked like, which was like about, I think he filmed it on May 31st, so call it 2 weeks old. That course was in pristine condition, which you would assume, but this kind of matches it. And this still, again, sorry to beat the horse here, but still, really, this looks really, really good for being 2.5 years old. Let's move ourselves over on the tee box, and I tried my best when I was down there in Florida. We'll go here. I try my best to, because I got so used to aligning myself in such a small area here in the sim, I try my best, which you see a lot of pros do, which I hadn't done in the past, but kind of setting, I used to set my grip, with, especially with driver off the tee, I would set my grip beforehand, and then I would walk up, and then kind of like align myself, but down there, with driver specifically, I noticed a big difference, but also iron shots and pretty much everything else, I would, like I do here, come up to the side of the ball, get my club face set and my grip, and then I would kind of adjust myself. It seemed to help a lot based on start line, shot shape, all that kind of stuff. And like I said, I hit really, really good tee shots for the vast majority of the time down there. Despite the scoring not quite there, everything was pretty darn straight. I pretty much, off the tee, like I said, probably 75% of the time, pretty much where I wanted to start and where I was looking, the ball would finish. and there was a lot of very nice baby high draws down there, which was kind of surprising. But I mentioned it a couple times when I was down there. It's nice putting all the work here in the simulator and trying to go to that baby draw and control it to where I was seeing baby draws and the miss was being in here overcooked to the left. Pretty cool to see it match up on course and see the ball actually fly. So let's see if we can do just that. And that one faded. 275, I hit it harder. That's just, I don't know. I mean, I guess not releasing it. There was something like that. Like I didn't see that at all over literally. I average out to like 21 holes a day, pretty much 18 to 27 every single day. I didn't lose. That wasn't terrible, but I didn't lose any to the right that I can think about. So I don't know what exactly that is. I guess just me not releasing my hands. It was hit halfway decent. I don't know. Maybe just the square, the initial ball. Maybe I don't know. The score is really good. It's just I didn't see any of that down there. So to have, we'll see when I do an 18-hole live stream after this to see if we lose any to the right like that. But leaves us with 203 out of the rough, up 10. So 6% is going to be another 10, 11, 12 yards. Let's try 13. So we're up to like 220, 225. Let's go 4 hybrid. And where are we aimed? Wow, pin's way in the front. All right, well, let's just go at it and see what happens. I have a Tour 3 hybrid down there. It was the RBZ Stage 2, which is 2013 with the adjustable head. I was hitting that 3 hybrid really, really good down there. Almost wish I would have taken it back here. But this is a 4 hybrid, a little bit more loft. Oh, it's left. I hit it hard, but it's left. Sit there, sit. All right, 33 out of the rough. It's going to come out a little bit right, so I'll aim a touch left. With these firm greens, and the rough's going to take out a little bit of spin. We'll go here. Probably only need to hit this about, we'll go 25 as a feel with the 56. That's not 25. Way too easy. All right, well, let's see if we can remember what it feels like to putt with this putter and indoors. Jeez, there's a lot of break here. We can't even see the hole. What do we even have? 27 feet down 2, so 25. This is a rather substantially breaking putt. Wow, this putter feels so strange after using the other one. I was using an Odyssey 2-ball blade down there, so it has like kind of this similar face, but then it has the 2-ball behind it, so your eye kind of catches the blade. I liked it, but it was heavier. This thing feels way lighter now and way more not quite as stable. With the more weight and the center of gravity pulled back, I had to kind of force me to do an easier pendulum stroke with the extra weight. This one I'm going to have to feel like I probably hit it a bit more. Looks good for a line. Wow. All right. Guess it needed to be a bit more. 0.1 HLA, though. We'll take that. All right. Bogey there. We're 1 over through 2. 18th hole, 3rd hole, par 4, 486. Cool looking bunkers there. Bryson mentioned in his video how there's like, I don't know, there's like hundreds of bunkers on this course. I forget the number he said, but those bunkers with like the fingers coming out are pretty cool. We'll go over here. We will aim right there. Wow. 700 backspin. I may need to. I lowered. It took me a whopping 2 tee shots when I got down there. I played with Rick from Golf in the Villages on Wednesday. It took me 2 tee shots. I had the driver set to standard upright, so it was 9.5 playing 9.5 just in the upright. But I duck hooked the first 2, and then it took me 2 tee shots, and then on the third hole I took out the driver wrench and I lowered it down as far as it could go to open the face. I think I may need to do that here because that felt like a better swing. Club path was good. The face seemed pretty good. It was just super low spin. I mean, negative 48 spin axis is pretty substantial. I may lower this. It's 8 degrees. I may lower it to 6. Right now, it's on the upright. I may just be 8 degrees just in the upright playing 8 degrees, but we'll see. Maybe I'll try it here for a live stream and then see if I want to mess with that. But that felt like a good swing. It just, if the face was a little more open, I feel like that would be a little more controllable. In any event, we're going to go 4 hybrid. 224 playing 229. Could almost hit 3 wood here, but hit it pretty good. Get inside that circle. Let's go. That's a good 4 hybrid there, baby. I haven't been striking this that well here. I think using that 3 hybrid, because I don't have a 3 wood down there in Florida, using that 3 hybrid all week maybe helped me with my striking a little bit on this 4 hybrid, because that was hit pretty good. 214 raw carry, 137 ball speed with a 4 hybrid. I don't hate it. And we got a birdie there, so it brought us back to even on the round through the 3 holes. So, from Oakmont CC in Oakmont, Pennsylvania, designed by Adam TC4. Really good job, especially like I mentioned now for like the 5th time. 2.5 years old. This course holds up. Home of the 2025 U.S. Open. We ended up with even par through the 3 holes. So par on 1, bogey on 9, and a birdie on 18. Take a look at the stats. I don't know. I don't think we even hit a fairway. I guess we did. We hit 1. So 1 par, 1 birdie, 1 bogey. 261 average and longest because we only hit 1 out of 3 fairways. 1 out of 3 greens regulation, which was that last one. That was a good 4 hybrid, though. About 20 minutes on the gameplay, 10 feet of total putting, 4 putts, and that's about it. So, I am back. It is hot and humid. It was really, really hot in Florida. Every single day was like 95 with a real feel of like 105. Right now in the garage, I'm playing a little bit earlier. It's up to 78.8. I may get in the habit of trying to come out here a bit earlier before the garage really heats up, but I have a fan going over there. I think today's supposed to get up to like 87 here in New England. It may already be there outside, but hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you have any requests, please let me know down below. Just give me the name of the course and location, a little bit of background information why you want me to play it. If you're betting on the U.S. Open or you have anyone that you're rooting for, hopefully it turns out well for you. I feel like Bryson, like I mentioned before, is probably going to be up there, would be my pick. You can never count out Scotty, maybe Rory, who knows. Kind of cliche going with all the big names, but you never know. There'll be some abnormally high scores here, and I forget who it was. I watched a YouTube short. Someone was mentioning, it may have been Ben Griffin maybe, who's been playing well. Someone mentioned if you could be even par and just sign the scorecard, that he would take it and not even play. So I think it was in the beginning of Bryson's video, there was only like 4 players in 2016 that were under par. So there's going to be some abnormally high scores, and you're not going to see those 20 under final scores, which is cool. Personally, I like seeing these tougher courses for the pros playing, give them some challenge and see them kind of struggle to get out of rough. Not that we play any of these type of conditions, but personally, I like seeing really low scores, but I also like seeing courses like this that really show their teeth and really make the pros struggle a little bit and double guess and think about all the shots they're hitting. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up, get ready for a live stream here. Shout out to the members. Really appreciate the extra support you guys show. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next course.